What's up, guys? This is Gun here, and this is my first commentary. And I'm just gonna talk over some gameplay I got yesterday. This is a domination on Downpour, and I'm just sniping, just using my M40. I'm going for clips. I just want to introduce myself and introduce my channel and what I'm all about. What's up, guys? I'm 14 years old. I live in Georgia. I love playing COD. Yeah, COD 4, COD 2 especially. And pretty much I've had a PVR now for about 6 or 7 months, so not that long. And I've been in the community for about 4 or 5 years now, so it's been quite a long time and I've had a great time. And so pretty much I'm just going to give you a story about how I got started, where I started off and where I am now and what I'm planning on doing in the future. Starting off, when I was a little kid, pretty much a little kid. Well, yeah, I guess so. I got my original Xbox for some Christmas a long time ago, and I played that thing like crazy. I played Halo 1, Halo 2, campaign, whatever, Battlefield, and that was great. And then about 5 or 6 years ago, I got an Xbox 360. Then I got Xbox Live, and I started playing Call of Duty 4, and I just loved it. I played it all the time. I played Xbox Live. And then I ended up actually getting Call of Duty 2, surprisingly, and ended up playing Xbox Live for Call of Duty 2, and ended up really loving it, actually. So I played Call of Duty 4 and Call of Duty 2 like nonstop, and I ended up getting, I guess, pretty good at it. I don't know. And around that time, a ton of my friends got an Xbox Live too, so I was playing with like a ton of my friends in real life, and it was great. And then I found out about YouTube, which is like, the optic and that sort of thing. This was around like 2007, 2008. And I was like, wow, this is crazy, I'm like, this is awesome. I started watching like all the optic videos and XCal, Blame Truth, Hutch, all those guys. And Blackouts, definitely. Blackouts is my inspiration. And pretty much I started playing Call of Duty 2 with some really good people that I didn't even know at the time. I played with D Treats, Tumors, Optic X's brother. He was really, really nice. And I played with all these guys. And I was, young at the time. And it was just great fun. And I really enjoyed it. And then I got into Call of Duty 4. And, I stopped playing with all those guys. And I started playing quickscoping Call of Duty 4. And I started to quickscope, which I saw from the optic guys. And I was like, wow, this is really cool. And I'm like, I really want to try this quickscoping thing. And I did. And I absolutely loved it. I started quickscoping every single game. I'd go like 3 and 16. I just absolutely love it. And I got my friends in real life to play with me. And we just do like, shipment, free for all, quickscoping. And so, yeah. So then I met some guys that played game battles on Call of Duty 4. And this was really interesting to me because I've never played competitive gaming before on any game. Well, I played Call of Duty 2 for a bit, but that wasn't even like organized. It was just a completely different thing. So I started playing game battles on Call of Duty 4, and I freaking loved it. It was great. I played with some of my really good friends, and I think we were pretty good. I mean, we played that online season for like the competitive LG COD 4 season, which was pretty good. I didn't do very good, but yeah. And then I got introduced to like the competitive sniping scene in Modern Warfare 2, that was like in 2009, at the end of 2009, early 2010. And I got introduced to this guy called Supra Viper, and this guy was the leader of the Supra competitive sniping team. And you guys think Supra like Supra Gaming, like the current Supra today? No, it was actually the Supra competitive sniping team, which is completely different. And I was even starting as a sub, but it was great though. I got to meet a ton of guys and like XGen and stuff, and that was really when I got my start of like hanging out with quote unquote known people on Xbox Live, like actually knowing like, okay, like I can actually get big now if I keep doing this whole competitive sniping scene and stuff like that. And then um, I became friends with someone called Risk Arai, and he was an editor for Risk, and I played with him for a long time. Ended up making really good friends with a whole ton of people in Risk. Um, that was great. That's when I realized that like, okay, like, I'm hanging out with some pretty known people now. And then I met one of my really, really, really old good friends on Xbox, DNY, Darth DNY. I'm not friends with him anymore because we went our separate ways, but I used to be really good friends with him, and he taught me a shit ton on Xbox. He taught me so much about the YouTube community, what to do, how to, how to get popular, quote unquote, on YouTube and stuff like that. And yeah, and we ended up splitting up because we didn't really agree in the end with some things, and we kind of got into arguments. But yeah, if you're watching this DNY, which I doubt you will be, just love you, bro. And then the guy that really, really, really changed my life on Xbox, of course, his name was AF Leviathan, and this guy was just this guy, I met him playing competitive sniping a long time ago, and this guy played for a clan called AF, which was a good competitive sniping team, I guess, at the time. I don't really remember. And it was him, this guy named AF, Metroid, and I think it was D Treats, and we just hung out together like a lot on Xbox. And then one day, me, Leviathan, D Treats decided to maybe, we just thought, hey, what would it be like? Well, I didn't really think, but they did. What would it be like if we made a clan? And so I ended up coming up with the name Dawn. And that's pretty much how Dawn of Sniping, or Dawn of Snipers, the current one, started today, which is kind of interesting. A lot of people don't know that, but yeah, it's kind of how it started. So pretty much we started Dawn of Sniping. I was just kind of there. I didn't record at the time or anything like that. I was just there, just in all the matches and stuff. And we had tons of people today that are today in Optic and FaZe and Dare that used to be in the original Dawn team, which was quite interesting. And that was amazing. But I ended up, of course, splitting off from those guys because Dawn eventually broke up because Leviathan, I think, went to college or something like that. And then Metroid went to go play comp again, and then Metroid's in Dawn now. Yeah. And then so, of course, about a year or so ago, I met this freaking guy named O Harvey, and this guy is just a freaking sex machine. I met him in one of my friends used to be friends with him, and I remember I joined his party one day. I started talking to him, and I'm like, dude, this guy is freaking sick. And I just started talking to him, and I started playing with him a ton. And basically, he was explaining to me how he was starting this clan called Era, and I was like, what the heck is Era? It sounds really cool. And so pretty much he changed his name to Era Harvey, and I changed my name to, I have a gun, current gamer tag, and I started playing with him a ton. And he's really the one who started me in the whole YouTube community per se. And I was like, wow, this is so cool. I'm a part of a huge clan now. When I was with Dawn, that was huge because we had a whole ton of known members. But it only got to 2K, or 3K, which is not very far at the time. When Era ended, it got to 12 point something K. And it's still going now. We started a new channel, Era Sanctuary, which is awesome. But yeah, I mean, all the original Era members, Harvey, Trizzy, Prisma, Impact, Big, JSK, I'm sure I'm missing others, Vert, yeah, Block, you guys are all awesome. We had an awesome community back then in the OG era. But yeah, so now I'm just kind of, I guess, going solo per se. Not really. I mean, I'm still in Era. I mean, I guess so. I don't really know. But right now I'm working on a huge project. I'm working on a huge Call of Duty 4 montage called Remember. And I don't exactly have an editor picked out, but Prisma, if you're watching this, I would freaking love for you to be my editor. And I think I talked about it with you, and I think it went by, but if I really want you to edit it, man. I mean, I want a teaser to come out, and I want everyone to put that teaser on the channel. But yeah, so this commentary is wrapping up, guys. And thank you guys for watching, and I'll probably have a part 2 maybe of this. I don't know, because there's more for me to say. But yeah, have a great day, guys. See ya.